This is HRTV Rewind, taking a look back at the racing week.
Okay, we've got a little bit of time, so we'll bullet drill real quick here, and we'll segue right to the Suwannee River. And do a little geography test for you.
Oh, no.
Where is the Suwannee River?
Far, far away? Okay,
If you start singing, I'm out of here.
No, I'm sparing the audience. How about northeast of Gulfstream?
You're right. South Georgia, North Florida. All right. Name the actor with the Hutchison at Gulfstream. Name the actor that played Hutch
I was like, what?
with Starsky in the sitcom.
To the original.
Yep.
He had soul.
He did. David Soul. You're right. You're right. I can't believe you got that. All right. Name a famous
Didn't see the movie.
Dawn. It is Dawn Handicap Day at Gulfstream. Just give me one famous Dawn, and this kind of tells them all about you.
Well, with Valentine's Day being a few days away, I would say Don Juan. But with the Dawn Handicap, it has to be Doug Dawn.
Standing by with the president and general manager of Gulfstream Park, Tim Ritvo. Tim, congratulations on another big day. There's been a lot of excitement around here.
Yeah, great. Thanks. We're really proud of the car Dan put together. We're glad the weather so far is cooperating. Track crew worked all night long on the track, and it looks like it's going to dry up and be quick by the time we get to the big races.
Do you have an idea how much rain the track actually took on?
Yeah, we took over 3 inches this week, which is unusual this time of year. Summertime, that happens a lot, but this time of year, that doesn't happen much. So I'm just proud of everybody and how hard they worked to get it all together for today.
Drop dead gorgeous is Shackelford, but 3 months off. He already has that style of going to the lead. He should be fresh and might be unrateable. And who do you have just to the inside? Another speed type in Trickmeister. So I'm going elsewhere. I thought Flat Out looked very intriguing, but the distance makes me question. I think the Now horse is a horse that has the wrong post, and that really bothers me, but it's Hymn Book. I think this horse, even with the post, could drop in for a beautiful trip. Shug McGahee, the conditioner, Johnny Velasquez in the saddle. We're going back to November 26, which happened to be the last race on this horse. It was the Cigar Mile to honor and serve winning that race. They came up, as you could see, in the middle of the track to be second, beaten only a length and 3/4. As I mentioned, it's the trip style that I love. I love Shug McGahee. I think this horse has the only horse outside of Flat Out that has any kind of numbers to menace Shackelford, and they're going to have the right style. The scary thing is the trip. So Johnny's big thing is going to be drop over and get position. Don't blow a length or two because he can't afford it.
I have the feeling that if Shackelford can sit just off Trickmeister, the track's a little off. Typically, speed does really well. And if he looks the way that Dale Romans has been describing him when he gets here to the paddock, that would be my horse, Rich.
Well, everybody's been talking about Shackelford. They say he looks tremendous, the new improved, older version of Shackelford. I don't think Shackelford needs the lead. He showed that in the Preakness. But I think the key to Shackelford is not getting in his way. Whatever he's doing comfortably, I don't think he wants to be rated. If something outfoots him and he has a target, that's fine. I just don't think they should take his weapon away. He's a fast horse. Let him be fast. That being said, I do think the pace is going to be fast, and I like Hymn Book. Shug McGahee's horses improve with age. He's a horse that shows he loves the mud, and I think he's going to get the right pace scenario.
The whip's all on Shackelford. Trickmeister is right there. Redeemed on the outside. Hymn Book, and where's Sterling trying to get going? Mission Impossible, a furlong out. Here's Redeemed. Here's Hymn Book on the far outside. Mission Impossible shifting ground. Hymn Book's going to go right by. Hymn Book and Mission Impossible coming back. These two noses apart. And the Don Handicap.
This is the epitome of Shug and you taking your time with the horse. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. We raced the mare, and she was a little thing that tried very, very hard, and he's a little thing that tries incredibly hard, and he's gotten better and better with age. And so, you know, it's just a lot of fun to have a horse like this.
Get Stormy to the final furlong. He's been in front every step of the way. Hollinger is out after him. It is Get Stormy and Hollinger 1-2. Big Blue Kitten takes third behind a front-running score by Get Stormy in the Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap.
He was huffing and puffing in the winner's circle, and I'm not surprised. It's hard to get to the bottom of him to go a mile and an eighth, but he's a special horse, and he got a very special ride today from Ramon, and he slowed it down, and he likes that. So we were happy. We knew he'd handle the ground. Just the pace is so important for him.
Into the stretch, Speakeasy Gal persuading. On the outside, Hit It Rich. Snow Top Mountain moving down the center of the course with big strides now. Hit It Rich and Snow Top Mountain. Snow Top Mountain on the outside to the front. Snow Top Mountain in the Swanee River. Thunder Moccasin off the turn, opening up a 3-length lead. Il Villano second. On the outside comes Quick Wit, and then it's Wildcat Creek. But Thunder Moccasin has a 5-length lead. And Thunder Moccasin wins again. 2 for 2 in his career as he takes the Hutchison by 6 lengths.
We need to talk about 5-time Eclipse Award winning trainer Todd Pletcher, as he is just one way a win from a 3,000 win mark. Pretty good, as his first winner came in February of 1996. He has 7 chances today at Gulfstream Park.
George, as your horse, Spring Hill Farm, comes by, we talk about milestones for trainers. As an owner, how cool would it be for you to be able to have on that winner's circle picture? Congratulations, Todd, on 3,000.
Well, it would be huge, and Todd and I are good friends, and he deserves it. He runs a first-rate outfit, and his horses look great in the paddock. They run well, and he's a real joy to be around, and 3,000 is going to be one milestone with others broken in the future.
We're going to wish you and, of course, your partner, Barb Banky, a lot of luck on this one. Spring Hill Farm, 3-year-old son of Smart Strike in the second attempt, first time versus winners. We also wish Mr. Todd Pletcher luck. 2 in the race here, looking for the 3,000 plateau. Good luck to everyone. Here's the third from Gulfstream.
And it's Spring Hill Farm to catch. Spring Hill Farm with a 2-length lead. Unbridled Minister second to the outside. It's down to these 2. Spring Hill Farm at the 16th pole in front. Unbridled Minister trying to come and get him. Spring Hill Farm has the lead as they come down to the wire. Another milestone in a brilliant training career. 3,000 for Todd Pletcher.
Yeah, thank you. I was worried coming in at 2,999 that, you might hit a little bit of a slump, but it was nice to get that one.
Well, the horse that you wound up winning it with, Spring Hill Farm, he's 2 for 2 now. He's impeccably bred, and he looks like a horse that has a future, Todd. Are you excited about him?
We are. He's a colt we thought a lot of, and he ran very well in his first start, stretched him out to a mile today. So I think, he ran well enough today to be thinking about a graded stake next time and kind of seeing where he fits in the big picture.
The thing that impressed me not only about the fact that you've won 3,000 races already in your career, you saddled your first winner January of '96, you told me earlier. That's a pretty short period of time to win that many races at the level that you race at.
We've been very fortunate, Richie, with a lot of, really good horses and good clients and a lot of great help. And it's you don't get many chances to kind of reflect in this business, but when you hit a milestone like that, it kind of makes you appreciate all of them.
French Glen might get second, but Madcap Escapade is now a perfect 3 for 3, and she is going to win in hand. Wow!
Madcap Escapade back on the track in 2004.
Remember how good she was? She broke her maiden by 10. She won her next race by 11. She won her next race by 5. Then she won the Group 1 Ashland. And she's already had a stakes winner in Miss Sueno. Yeah. So what a rocket ship she was. Madcap Escapade by Hennessy. And we have a stakes named in her honor today at Gulfstream.
Jessica, as far as today, the Madcap Escapade, the inaugural running, My Due Process, a 5-2 favorite coming off that disappointing effort in the Pocahontas.
Yeah, this is going to be a nice little race, and My Due Process is going to be awfully tough, and I know that a lot of people are very interested in the 3 Ali Darla also.
Into the final furlong, Sabrina's Dance. And then it's Ali Darla, More Than Minted. All We Want for Christmas on the outside, My Due Process and Matching Skies. Sabrina's Dance, reaching for the wire. Ali Darla coming. Sabrina's Dance is going to hold on and win. Then Ali Darla, My Due Process and Matching Skies.
Coming up on HRTV Rewind.
Hello, class, and welcome to Kentucky Derby 101. I'm your professor. I hope you've gone over your reading materials. I hope so anyway, because we're going to go over the Kentucky Derby rules.
fallen and I can't get up.
A fall can render you helpless. You can be stuck on the floor for hours or even days. But with Life Alert Protection, you can get help fast 24/7. One touch of a button sends help immediately, even when you can't reach a phone, whether it's a fall, a medical emergency, an intrusion, a fire, or CO gas. Life Alert Protection is the answer.
When you have a heart attack like I did and there's no one there, Life Alert was there for me.
Life Alert dispatchers save a life from a catastrophe every 17 minutes.
For a free Life Alert brochure, please call 1-800-681-1266. Don't delay. Call now. That's 1-800-681-1266. For your free brochure, call now at 1-800-681-1266. That number again is 1-800-681-1266.
If you've got IRS tax problems,
don't try to take on the government yourself.
Call the National Tax Help Center.
We're the National Tax Help Center, and we're going to deal with the IRS for you. If you have unpaid taxes of $10,000 or more, call right now.
The call and consultation were free.
We can remove penalty and interest charges for individuals and businesses. If you owe the IRS, they may legally take money from your paycheck every month, but we're not going to let that happen.
800-277-1474.
They're at the post.
As they make the turn into the stretch. Here's the wire.
Brought to you by Las Vegas. Go to visitlasvegas.com.
You're watching HRTV Rewind.
I'm quite comfy here at Clocker's Corner, all alone, eating my porridge, drinking my Westrock coffee. But for now, from my lips to yours, I'm signing out, guys.
Zoe, it's pretty easy to fit some porridge between those lips, isn't it?
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
San Marcos Stakes. That race, everybody, will go off as the 9th here at the Great Race Place. It's 1.25 miles on the turf course for a Grade 2 and a purse of $150,000. So worth repeating, who they had been very patient waiting for him to come off a 10-month layoff, will not run in tomorrow's San Marcos. But a good field still, very competitive. Northski is in there, the 6-year-old gelding Sean. Also Slim Shady, according to Simon Callahan, will run better than the odds suggest. He was very happy.
You're watching HRTV Rewind.
I'm quite comfy here at Clocker's Corner, all alone, eating my porridge, drinking my Westrock coffee. But for now, from my lips to yours, I'm signing out, guys.
Zoe, it's pretty easy to fit some porridge between those lips, isn't it?
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
San Marcos Stakes. That race, everybody, will go off as the 9th here at the Great Race Place. It's 1.25 miles on the turf course for a Grade 2 and a purse of $150,000. So worth repeating, who they had been very patient waiting for him to come off a 10-month layoff, will not run in tomorrow's San Marcos. But a good field still, very competitive. Northski is in there, the 6-year-old gelding Sean. Also Slim Shady, according to Simon Callahan, will run better than the odds suggest. He was very happy with the win in the optional level last time. He does appreciate how stiff the competition is he's in with, but he does say Slim Shady is a good long shot chance.
Through the lane they come now, and Slim Shady finds more. Northski looms the big danger on the outside, and here comes Northski now. Utopian finishing strongly on the inside too. Utopian comes late. Slim Shady keeping them at bay. Slim Shady has won it ahead. Slim Shady, Utopian closing fast, just didn't get there.
Tell me about your trip. Was it as easy as it looked?
It was easy. When we break out of there, I just make my mind and just to go. And Simon said, you know what, if that works, just go that way. And it worked out excellent. I saw the pace, and everybody was just waiting for me where I was going to do. But it looked like my horse responded beautifully in the top of the stretch. So I was all up to it. And then the wire, I didn't know what Travel said. Snake Shady or I didn't know. But I would know it was my nose was first.
Thank you so much, Dave. You ride the next, we'll let you go.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much.
34 years since the last Triple Crown champion.
Affirmed takes command by a head.
Inside the 8 pole, it's Affirmed holding a slight.
Affirmed's got a nose in front as he comes away.
The game has changed, but the mission remains the same. It has been done before, but will it ever be done again?
Charismatic is beat.
Sunnyside is doing his best, but he's dropping back.
Round is plummeting.
Birdstone wins the Belmont Stakes.
Now in 2012, the pursuit continues for racing immortality.
The more they asked, the more he gave, and Hanson, what a thriller! But it is I'll have another coming home to win it easy.
Algorithms and Javier Castellano.
Alpha has won the Withers as the big favorite here.
Pursuit of the crown starts right now.
For the layman, someone saying, you know what, this sounds like fun, I want to get involved, but I have no idea how to do it. How do you actually wager in the Derby pool?
Well, you can bet on. What we do is we have a panel of 4 people that sit back, and it's John Asher, Ed DeRosa of Brisnet, and then also Mike Watchmaker and Brad Free at Daily Racing Forum, that attempt to find the 23 most attractive wagering interests for the Kentucky Derby Future Wager. You can bet on 23 individual horses, and if you don't like any one of the 23 horses, you get the other 370 or so horses that are Triple Crown nominated, or any horse that doesn't happen to be a nominee at this moment as your betting favorite.
But in the event my horse scratch, I get my money back, right? That ain't the case.
You don't get your money back. That's the part of it being a future wager. You get your odds locked in. The advantage of doing this today is that the horse that you may like will be locked in at odds that are in most likely going to be much larger today than they would be on Kentucky Derby Day.
Well, you can go to WinStarStablemates.com or Google WinStar Stablemates and just click the end of the contest to join, and you can win 2 tickets to the Kentucky Derby and the Oaks as first prize with hotel accommodations for 2. We know how tough it is to get a hotel room in Louisville, so we're going to take care of that. Second place is 2 tickets to the Derby. Third place is 2 tickets to the Oaks. So we give away prizes up to 10th place.
Made it through the gates of Hollywood Park. Yes, the track is open, but I'm yet to see a horse. Anyone got any horses? I think we need some. Out of bounds. This is Pato, cleaning the zapato, right?
Pata.
Pata. Oh, I'm getting a lesson in Spanish as well. What time are we training?
6:20.
What are we doing?
I was gonna gallop a mile and 3/8.
Breeder, Darley. Owner, Darley. Darley, Darley, Darley. Good to be Owen right now. Up he goes. Alfonso aboard, out of bounds. And he is ready to go. Hold on tight. There you go. Elton John landing at LAX. Pulling up, out of bounds. Well done, boys. As you can see, we're going to tweet that later. All good?
Yeah, really good. Really good. He's an energetic horse. So when he gets to the track, he likes to play.
A few rounds here. And now for something really fun. You ready? Oh, oh, heaven. Heaven. Oh, feels so good. Make sure we get those socks cleaned. I wonder if you could clean my socks as well as that. Mine are looking a bit grimy. Sponge bath is over. Try the little tootsies right here. Well, Owen, your horse trained fabulously this morning. Just thought I would tell you that. And he looks good. We'll see you soon. Mr. Sweezy, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
I know you're a very, very busy man. And we will pass this on to Owen so he knows just how busy you are.
Okay, great. Thanks for coming out.
Hello class and welcome to Kentucky Derby 101. I'm your professor. I hope you've gone over your reading materials. I hope so anyway, because we're going to go over the Kentucky Derby rules. There are rules because the Kentucky Derby goes all the way back to 1875. Now rule number 1 is, if you win the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, we know you can't possibly win the Kentucky Derby. We call that the juvenile jinx. And yes, do we have a question?
Teacher dude, didn't Street Sense win the juvenile and Derby?
And here is Street Sense, a stretch running
Sensation! To win the Derby by 2. Well, okay, I guess we can get rid of that one. So let's move on to rule number 2. 20 horses in the starting gate for the Kentucky Derby. We know it's virtually impossible to win the Derby from post 20.
Bro, that's easy. Just don't pick post 20. Ain't that right, bro? Come on. Come on, bro.
Big Brown bounding home to a convincing win, and the run for the run.
Well, by golly, he did break from post 20. Well, we'll move on to rule number 3. We know a horse can't win the Kentucky Derby off a 6-week layoff.
Layoffs? Because Barbaro wasn't a horse?
And it is all Barbaro.
A trainer can't win with his or her first starter.
Chip Woolley's Facebook said he did it on crutches. Like
Minus Bird has won the Kentucky Derby.
Well, you can't win if you've never raced on the dirt.
Synthetic, turf, synthetic. Animal.
Kingdom wins the Derby.
You can't win with a gelding.
And the gutsy gelding funny side has won.
Well, you can't win if you're a Pennsylvania bred.
Smarty Jones in 2004. Yeah!
Well, the odds are literally against you if you're over 50 to 1.
You want to bet?
And on the wire, it's Giacomo.
Jockeys can't win back-to-back derbies.
some guy named Calvin's on the phone. He said he should be teaching this class.
The unflappable Calvin Burrell.
All right. Aha! I've got the rule that can't be beat. The Kentucky Derby, winning it, it's priceless. And we know you can't buy a Kentucky Derby winner. That is rule number 10.
Oh, yes, you can.
War Emblem has won the Derby in front-running fashion.
You forgot to assign us homework.
Coming up on HRTV Rewind.
But the pride of Australia is the greatest show on earth. Black Caviar won it by 3 lengths to Southern Speed.
You know, you get right down the list, and I think nearly all of them could win without causing a major shock.
You're watching HRTV Rewind.
Because both northern and southern hemisphere horses have matured a little bit under the weight for age scale since that trial a few weeks ago, there's going to be a slight weight difference, which a lot of people will probably cause to think that Kingler can get a bit closer. You've got B and Betty with Mikhail Barcelona, Mendip with Kieran Fallon. It's an interesting race. It's a very interesting race. You get right down the list, and I think nearly all of them could win without causing a major shock. You can find a reason to say why they could win.
As they turn the corner with 350 to go, Harthek hit the lead. Mendip tagged him. Master of Hounds got through near the inside, but he's under the whip, and Mendip was driven to the lead. Mendip in front with 150 metres left to go. Harthek is battling back. Biondetti coming from the tail, battling out third with Master of Hounds, but Mendip back in the winner's circle. Marty's hit the front. Marty raced to the lead at the 250 metres mark from Dark Matter. Kinglet descending now on the outside. McDarm's got through on the rail. Kinglet raced up, hit the lead, 100 to go. McDarm on the fence, went to second from Marty, but Kinglet in front and he wins. La Juge quickly tagged his stable companion. Songcraft is 2 lengths away. He has the task of trying to run La Juge down. La Juge in front. Songcraft is coming at him. La Juge tackled by Songcraft. La Juge clinging on. Songcraft lunging. Ooh, close. 300 metres left to go. Durbas comes at him. Sandiger deeper out, then Tamathul. Bold Silvano's not doing enough at the moment. Sandiger's reached the lead. Tamathul trying to reach him. Durbas battling back on the inside. Sandiger in front. Tamathul's coming at him. Sandiger but hanging on, and Sandiger's won.
Into the straight now, Black Caviar, the awesome racehorse, races to the front. She's kicked away now, she's home. She's 3 lengths clear. Playing God is running on. Southern Speed is making ground. But the pride of Australia is the greatest show on earth. Black Caviar won it by 3 lengths to Southern Speed, Playing God. And then either Reload, Doubtful Jack or Midas Touch across the track.
That's all for Rewind this week. Here's a look at what's coming up next week on HRTV.
For those who are watching up in the press box, it's becoming a drinking game. But don't worry about it, Mike. We will get your name right one of these days.
It's a good job I have small feet because I keep putting them in my mouth. Sorry, Mike. There you go. There you go again. What's wrong with me?
Mike, she has a crush on you. She's a little shy. Just
Mike Willman. Is it that hard?
No. You can do it. Good girl. All right, let's move on to the news. Live television. Do you love it?